No one's hit this hole in a while. Oh man, I'd be here all day. Oh no. That axle paddle is nuts. Jeez. Those Zillas are doing pretty good. Second gear. Wow! What? If it goes up this, I will just be absolutely staggered. That was close. Give that another shot. Hello! So I know for a fact an independent rear suspension bike can't go up this, but that axle paddle just dug into that nice hard clay right there. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Pulled it right through. See that axle paddle? Axle paddles are useless in Florida. But if you actually have hard ground like that, hard dry clay in the center of the rut, they are well worth the time and money. pretty badass. Hell yeah. Alright. Axle paddle's killing it. Looks pretty good. Get the rack straightened up, doesn't look as crooked. It's a bad boy right there. The spring spacer made a big difference too. Swing arm looks to be holding up fine. I thought it may need additional reinforcements, but that was some pretty hard pulling and hopping and skipping, so I think she's good to go. Very nice. Oh yeah, so if anyone's interested, if you use a big red rear end on these bikes, you can use the factory truss that some of their big reds have where it's welded on there. I think it's an 85 big red, does a really easy rear brake delete and has that truss. I think at 86 is a little different. It actually has bolts and stuff and a different brake setup. But yeah, really easy to swap on there. And just 1, 2, 3 bolts. Not that it matters because that's welded solid. If I ever need to take the rear end off, I can slide the axle out, unbolt the chunk. Pretty easy to do once you have the axle paddle and everything. But yeah, you know, there she is. She's doing pretty good. Something that's also worth noting is that the big red rear end uses 12 bolts, 12mm, 4 12mm bolts to hold the chunk to the swing arm, whereas the 350D and the 300 use these nice 14mm size, and 300 has studs, but whatever. It's important to periodically torque those bolts. If you do that and you have it braced, you'll never have a problem with it. And of course, pack it full of grease, right? I've got grease front and rear diffs because I've got a spool in the front. Doing awesome.